Players are ready to take flight here on the big stage. Loggerheads on the left, Experts on the right. And here they come. All smiles from both these sides as they have a huge moment to play in front of a huge audience tuning in around the US, around Canada, around the globe, and of course those in the stands here at the AutoZone Park. Here's a look at the Expert side. Which players should we keep eyes on?
Oh my gosh, the Experts, they have really built throughout the day. I think you need to look out for KB Slaughter and Summer Jones, just two stalwarts. And then on the Loggerhead side, Izzy Cerullo has been leading the team the entire day. Also look out for Solote Tausinga, who has just been a powerhouse all day.
All in readiness for our first 7 minutes here in the inaugural championship for the Premier Rugby Sevens and new venture. Owen Scannell, the founder, Mike Tolkien, the GM. Congrats to the huge staff that has pulled off this event. Live rugby is back in the United States and beyond. Restart here from the Experts to get things going. Amanda Berta not finding the 10.
Not exactly the way you want to start here, but that's all right. The Loggerheads, of course, are going to take this opportunity. Want to also point out the amazing support done by both coaches on both sides, Kate Daly, Lauren Doyle, Roz Chow, Tiff Fahey, who are just massive figures in the women's rugby landscape.
They really have. Cerullo looks for a little switch or a collision. Our referee gets in the way as well, but manages to steady herself. Possession on the left-hand side. Here they come, Megan Foster. Ball bouncing awkwardly as it does. Big contact, ball still available. Foster's there, throws the dummy. They're going to come back, and it was Erica Legaspi that got smashed in the contact.
And just a really great look by Megan Foster, using that left foot, which is actually her not her dominant foot, but just trying to sneak the ball in the corner there. And it looks like the referee is giving the go-ahead try there.
We originally thought it was a try, I think, and then seemed to be pulled back, but after a conversation with the touch judge, seems to have decided there was not a knock-on, so play was allowed to continue, and it is a try for the Loggerheads. And as you mentioned, spotted the space in behind. Once you move the ball wide, often the defense has to come up to respect the threat, and so that opens up the kicking option in behind, and the Loggerheads doing a really fantastic job of exploiting that space.
Foster, just again, a really big figure on the women's scene, both 15s and 7s, plays her ball with the San Diego Surfers, has been training the training center with both 7s and 15s. She has been impressive throughout the day, has really led the team by example.
I really love that she's involved with the 15 Foundation as well, supports women's rugby side, the national team. She kicks off, received here by the Experts. They trail by 5. Oh, it's being kicked through and really snapping opportunities of the Loggerheads. Massive contact again coming in. Berta does well. One of the standouts for me today. Looking for the fan and offload as well. In midfield, the hand is up from Summer Jones. It's available on the ground and brought in by the Experts.
And something we've seen all day with the Loggerheads, they have been playing 7-up on defense this entire day. That means that they are not putting a sweeper back. What they want to do is just flood the channels on defense, put that pressure on the Experts, especially because the Experts don't actually have a lot of playmakers on their team, and you see it pays off dividends for them.
So attacking, defending scrum for the Experts. Flick down to Berta, a lot of pressure. They know how dangerous she is with ball in hand. Still they range up. Good power leg drive from the Experts. Able to get to the deck right now. Kaheli rips it away. Sui, ow, power runner. Takes the direct route often. The Experts under pressure though. The green wall continues to come. Amanda Berta, 26-year-old. Penn State University. Giveaway penalty and Serevi once, and off they go. Loggerheads looking for the corner again, and they'll strike just like that. The Loggerheads with Autumn Lacero, the 21-year-old, has try number 2.
Simple play, but it all comes from their defensive pressure. We mentioned it moments ago. They're going 7-up, and that allows you to cover the entire width of the field. It often looks for the attack like there's nowhere to go, so they get the turnover, and it's 2 simple passes and scoring out on the edge. And the Loggerheads have started off this game fantastically well, and that's exactly what they needed. Hasn't been their day so far today, but they've got the opportunity to fight for this bronze medal, and they're showing they really want it.
And this is the response that you expected from the Loggerheads when they're coached by Roz Chow and Tiffany. You know this is going to happen. They lost 26-5 to the Experts just an hour or so ago, but instead what they did is they changed up their substitutions. For example, you see Nate Sarevi, a much more physical presence in the starting roster this game.
Bronze medal match continues here. 10-0. The Loggerheads lead. The Experts look to come back though. Huge tackle from Sarevi. Looking for a bit of space. Richard Cahaley halfway through for the Experts. Summer Jones. Captain the Sevens goes on the outside. Jones cuts back in, takes them all on yet again. Tremendous player for the US in Canada in recent times at the Vancouver and Edmonton Sevens. So, ow, shifts it across. Persinger weathers on the field, but the penalty comes to the Loggerheads. Their defense has been absolutely outstanding. Kayla Canet fires one again across the face. Receives it back on the inside. Not 10 is the call, so momentum stays with the Loggerheads. They tap and go. Canet, one of the stars of the US program in recent times, has her face heavily bandaged. Flipped down to the ground there from Megan Foster, still alive. Who will fend there from the captain. Izzy Cerulo, played with Brazil rugby, 2 different Olympic games. Kill, Canet really got one shot. There's Tuna goes on the run. Lovely little step back to the inside. The Loggerheads punch another one in. Lauren Toonen gets try number 3 in the bronze medal match.
And just an interesting development there. Actually, I think what happened was the Loggerheads took advantage of the franticness that you saw in the Experts' defense. Loggerheads not really doing too much, but just making sure that they were protecting the ball there, and the Experts a little bit fragmented on defense. The Loggerheads, Lauren Toonen, were able to take advantage of that.
Lauren Toonen, just a great little story I want to quick touch on here. She has a tattoo of her mother's birth date on just above her heart. She loves her that much, and is a role model, so this one's for Mom.
There you go. We're all doing it for our mothers.
15-0, the bronze medal game. They will leave us something from this tournament. Despite the Loggerheads losing the pool stages 12-5 to the headliners and 26-5 to the Experts, they bounding back here. Megan Foster, 29-year-old, played varsity soccer at Chico State, goes deep with a restart. Picked up there from Emily Samek for the Experts. Now, Cahaley across field inside their 22. Can they spark something? Yes, they can. Up the middle they come. KB Slaughter goes up the middle. Oh, it's been pinched. Here it comes with Loggerheads yet again on that outside. Lottie Tausinger flicks it back in field. The space opens up. It's brilliant. The Loggerheads will cut you to shreds, giving any space, and Izzy Cerulo gets a captain's try.
Just when you thought the Experts were getting something going, the Loggerheads immediately respond, and the Experts just not able to capitalize. They don't get the support there quickly enough, and the Loggerheads really demonstrating they've learned from the game previously, and that's so much of what Sevens is about. It's about taking what goes wrong in one match, figuring it out, and next time you step out foot on that pitch, you're improving and you're getting better.
Well, that's the half-time whistle. It's a tremendous first half from the Loggerheads. 4 tries to nothing. They lead the Experts by 20-0. Stay with us. More action coming up next. It's party time on Beale Street. Rugby Sevens takes the centre stage here at the AutoZone Park in the bronze medal match in the women's competition, and it's 20-0, a turnaround from earlier today. The Loggerheads lead the Experts. Experts in blue to receive this one. Deep kick comes down. Can they conjure up something here? They won in the pool stages, did the Experts, and now find themselves with a mountain to climb here in the second 7 minutes. Onto the field there is Spencer Bolt trying to grind some magic. Lovely little step from KB Slaughter. Slaughter tries to get the pass away. It's been knocked down by the Loggerheads.
The Experts not loving that decision. Felt like it was one of the Loggerhead players' hands who got in between and knocked the pass down. Loggerheads doing a good job of preventing that offload, and it gives them a good attacking platform from the scrum.
Just tough luck for the experts there. And of course, now the Loggerheads have a nice platform where they can get some clean ball. Again, just got to have that composure if they want to keep up their momentum.
Okay, to connect to feed. Gets the penalty. D1 Elite National Champion flicks it away. Doonan, great hands. Foster is on the end of this one. Barrels in try number 2. The Loggerheads start the second half like they finished the first.
And you know what? That try actually was very reminiscent of something that the Loggerheads did in the last game. If you look at the scrum, the Loggerheads know that the experts are very physical and want to come barreling in and try and win that ball. So instead of going all in on the ball feed, they just sat back, drew the penalty, and then they were able to take advantage of something that they did in the last game. And they were able to do again in this one.
Most teams will have 2 options on a scrum. So they'll say, do you want me to put it on the engage, or one of their players will tap the outside of the scrum as a signal to the scrum half that they want the ball inserted then, and you'll vary that exactly as you said, Ree, depending on what you think the defense is going to do.
Voice there of Madison Hughes, Olympian, former US Sevens captain, Brianna Kim, former All-American. With me, I'm Dallin Stanford. Thanks for your company. Bronze medal game here. Silverware on the line for the Loggerheads and the experts. 5 to play to finish off this one. Jump there from Bridget Cahaley, been involved in everything. They go to the short side, do the experts. Manage to keep possession alive and then knock it on. Those little errors so costly in the short game.
And you can see Summer Jones frustrated, just throwing that ball away. And she gets the yellow card from that frustration as well. That doesn't help the experts there.
No, not what they need with this deficit is to go down to 6. And Sevens is pretty strict on if you do slow the game down, if you do throw the ball away, that is an immediate yellow card. Often if it's a scrum as opposed to a penalty, you might get some leniency, but no leniency for Summer Jones there.
And the result is Summer Jones is off the field for 2 minutes. Gives Loggerheads another brilliant attacking opportunity. Megan Foster, first receiver, should they need it. But the scrum has been attacked here by the experts. They did really well to get a tight head to Spencer Bolt, who hacks it downfield. Don't forget they have 6 players. Emily Summik is there chasing. It comes up to Jazz Gray. Stop to the halfway line. Loggerheads. Toonan in midfield. Annette bounces back. Still a numbers game. They've got players on the outside. Gray's one of them. Gray's got tremendous speed. She's got home run speed as Jazz Gray. And it's the Loggerheads. That punch in, try number 6.
Came from the kick by the experts. When you are a player down, you want to try and maintain possession. And if you're kicking, you've got to recover that kick or have a good kick chase in order to recover. They kick it away a little bit aimlessly, and the Loggerheads find it is pretty simple to go through 2 widths of the field and then set Jazz Gray free. And if you give her a little bit of space, she's going to take the try.
You know, it's surprising to me, actually, that it's taken this long to get a Jazz Gray try. She's been phenomenal on the day, most recently coming from the Elite Athlete Training Center with the USA Sevens, playing in Canada. She's been electric all day, and of course, probably one of the easier tries on the day for her.
Jazz Gray, what a player indeed, has 2 older sisters. They'll be tuning into this broadcast, supporting her as she goes along. 30 points to nothing. Our referee, Devino Crump, former Eagle herself in the Sevens game for many, many years. Those are the fans. They've got the posters there supporting their family and friends on this brilliant stage. Rugby Sevens in the Olympic Games in 2016 and 2020. And here come the Loggerheads yet again. Slick hands. Flicking to the outside. Gray's there. Could get a double. Cuts back in. Keeps it alive. To midfield. Flick back yet again. Cerulo. Still there for Toonan. Looking to go wide. Kayla Canet. Clever little kick through. Tackled though as she's kicked. So picked up by KB Slaughter.
Good.
Just 5 out. Buys time for her teammates to arrive. Looking for a short line. The experts barrel it upfield and flick it up nicely. It stays with the Singer Weathers into touch.
So make it.
And you can just start to see the wear of the games. Each team has already played 3 games, and especially with some of the late injuries in the week, you're seeing some of these key players not getting a lot of rest and really just kind of getting exhausted. Experts did well at first to try and get out of their own 5, but then just really getting fatigued and unfortunately turning it over again.
Truly remarkable how the Loggerheads have left the turnaround, losing in the pool to such an emphatic lead so far, 30-0 with a minute to go. I want to know how that happened. Madison Hughes will come back to you in a second. Here come the Loggerheads.
So I think it depends a little on exactly what went wrong in the first game. For the Loggerheads, I'd imagine they emphasize that we just need to not make mistakes. We need to play patient, simple rugby. And if we do that, we can put the opposition under pressure. Particularly with their defensive scheme, they do go 7 up. And so you know that it's going to hard. So if you make your one-on-one tackles, you're going to get opportunities on the counter-attack.
So final 30 seconds in this bronze medal game for the women's competition. Spencer Bolt, delayed switch. Nini Persinger, Weathers on the outside. So fun to watch. Get the popcorn out. It's another blockbuster try. And the experts are on the board.
And that's something that you see from Nini Persinger all day, every day. She's such a strong player, also coming from the 15s and 7s pool. She is so strong in the contact. And really, it started from the setup on the scrum. Spencer Bolt actually lined up with Nini stacked right behind her. A little bit of a weird setup, but again, they are 1 player down, letting Nini run free after the nice little pin and pass from Spencer Bolt.
It's fantastic finish, shows real sprint endurance to be able to go that far with 3 Loggerheads chasing her down. She's able to make it all the way to the line and score a nice try at the end for the experts.
Final score, 50 points to 5. Your bronze medal champions in the women's division are the Loggerheads, who defeat the experts in a great score, 6 tries to 1. Coming up next, we have the men's bronze medal match as well. Stay with us, a lot more to come. It's the team against the headliners up next.